Time for Beakerhead, what's being called Stampede for Geeks. Lots of fun activities, and Kristin's checking them all out this morning.
I am checking them all out, and this morning I tried to define what Beakerhead is, butchering things as per usual, but then I found one of the founders. So she is going to tell me, Marianne, what is Beakerhead for anyone who hasn't heard of it? It is now a toddler. It is its second year. I thought it's been around forever because there's such a buzz.
Well, it's the perfect thing for Calgary, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a smash-up of art, science, and engineering. That's how we describe it. The mayor describes it as the Stampede for Geeks.
How did you come up with the name?
It was a flash of inspiration one day.
Yeah?
Just the way that inspirations come at you. I was standing in my office, I remember that. It was a good 5 years ago. We've been working on this for a long time.
All right, and speaking of flashes of inspiration, what is behind us? What does this baby do? Because it is not just a Ferris wheel. It never is.
No, this is the periodic table. It is sustainably run. It's operating on vegetable oil from Calgary's restaurants. And it's an interesting engineering thing, right? So that's what we do. We look at something that's interesting engineering-wise, and we think, how can we get people engaged in this? So we've turned it into a dining room.
It's a dining room, and you're working with Chef Nicole Gomez.
Yes.
Come in here, Nick. Show this. So talk about that.
Well, the menu, it's a 1 hour dining experience at lunchtime and a 1.5 hour dining experience at dinner. There are 2 canapes, a main course, soup, which is appropriate. It's not that warm. But we have blankets and patio heaters. And the main dish is salmon. And there's, of course, dessert. So it's an entire experience. There's artwork. There's the Good Chemistry Lounge over there where you'll be treated to a cocktail and a beer. So it's a phenomenon.
That is a phenomenon, and all of the guys and girls downtown who aren't sure what to do with their clients, they're bored of doing it, bring your client here and throw him or her in the Ferris wheel. What else are you excited about over the next, over the 5 days of Beakerhead?
Well, just behind us is a inflatable interactive sculpture that people can go into. It's inside. It's made by 3 artists from Austria. It's called Net Blow Up, so I'd highly recommend people go to that. There's a lot of indoor things if people are still a little bit chilly. There's lots of workshops that bring together art and science.
Well, let's let everyone know how to find those, because that's important, so they can suss it out.
www.beakerhead.org.
All right, did you hear that? Did you hear that, Jill?
Yes,
And Ted?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beakerhead.
We both heard Dinner on a Ferris
Beakerhead.org.
Wheel. It's so creative, fusing science and art. So second year that the festival's in our city, and so many cool things happening.